Okay, guys, today we're going to go over the digestive system. So, this is the stomach, and it is broken up into the esophagus is the one that brings down the food, and it has the lower esophageal splinter that separates this from the stomach, and then the pyloric splinter, which separates the stomach from the small intestine. So, the mouth, it has salivary amylase that breaks up like the carbohydrates and the sugars, simple sugars in food, and then the pharynx and the esophagus is the one that travels the food from the mouth to the stomach. So first, the stomach is the one that it first reaches, which is right over here, and it is there until it is transported to the small intestine. And in here, it has hydrochloric acid, which is HCl, and it creates an acidic environment. And in here, it's going to be like paralysis, a lot of muscular like contracting the food to make it become chyme, which is like little balls. And in here, we also have pepsin that breaks it down the proteins. And the pancreas is right below the stomach, and in here it has juices to neutralize the chyme, and it has enzymes to break down amylase, lipase, carbs, fats, and proteins. Um, and then the liver over here is the one that makes bile. Bile is what emulsifies fat, breaks it down, moves toxin, and it stores vitamins and minerals. So duodenum, so I remember the small intestine as DJ Ivan. So duodenum is the smallest segment in the body. It digests and it's where the most chemical digestion takes place. It breaks down fat, proteins, carbs, absorbs iron and other minerals. So it does a primary, if you get a question about which one does the most, it's going to be the duodenum. Duodenum, however, is the one that absorbs. So it deals with, it has little villi, which are like little hair that helps with absorption. And ileum is the one that deals with like, bile salts, vitamins. It's where the leftover things are still being processed. So we have large intestine. So it's ascending, transverse, and descending. Ascending absorbs the water and salt. Transverse is like transportation, stores digest food, descendant drives down, so like solid waste. And then there's elimination, which is the anus and the rectum, and the gallbladder is the one that stores the bile produced by the liver, which is used. So in digestion, we have mechanical, which is physically breaking down, and chemical, like enzymes breaking down nutrients. So there's a lot of enzymes that you have to remember, which is one, gastrin, which is gas turns the stomach on, gas on. So I remember gastrin as in like, it has gastric juice. And gastric juice, it's going to be acidic juice. So like it's going to have activate HCI and pepsinogen, and this activates into pepsin under acidic conditions. We have CCK, which I call kitchen, which is the kitchen, which is the pancreas that has um that has pancreatic juice, and the gallbladder that has bile. Periodic cells is the one that pours acid, so it releases HCI. Chief cells, so the chief brings the enzyme. The enzyme is pepsinogen. Bile moves the fats. Insulin and glucagon. So when blood sugar is low, glucagon is released, and for insulin, it's like whenever your blood, it's the one that helps with keeping the sugar levels homeostasis. We have ghrelin, which releases from the stomach when the stomach is empty, it's a little hungry, and glucagon is from the pancreas when the glucose is low, and leptin is released by the adipose tissue when there's fat.